Hi everyone, I'm just coming on for a wee moment. I've got a wee file here and I thought I'm just going to pick a soul plan energy out at random as we do. And as you know, many of you who know about the soul plan, it's based on the 22 energies of the Hebrew alphabet because the Hebrew language is so ancient and the soul plan's got its roots in the Sefer Yetzirah, which is the book of creation. And we've got the 22 energies that we soul plan is based on as well, with the symbols as well that were channeled. Now, this one is, I don't have this in my own personal plan, but we are consistent of all 22 energies. We're all made up of them and affected by them. But your soul has a plan. Your soul comes with a plan to experience different maybe challenges or maybe opportunities for growth, we could call that, but they're challenges in life that we come with to experience and grow from. We also come with inbuilt gifts or talents as well, though, that will help us to get through and overcome those challenges. And ultimately, we've got goals. Now, there is a worldly aspect, a worldly or earthly aspect, which is the downward triangle, the downwards to Mother Earth, the feminine aspect. And then we've got the upward triangle that integrates, and that's the spiritual aspect. And we've also got spiritual challenges and talents and goals as well. And ultimately, right in the middle, we've got what we call the soul destiny position, your soul's highest potential. What are you actually here for? And that is the star of creation that we use in Soul Plan. And this is the 3D version. So you can see you've got the downward triangle and the upward. So we've got the earthly, the worldly, and the spiritual. And ultimately, we're here. So it's a light spirit vehicle, the Merkaba. And it's quite incredible to think that before we were born, our soul has chosen a life path that we would like to come back and experience. Many people have had many incarnations. Some people are new souls, and it's quite an incredible concept. And some people find it difficult to get their head around it, really. But Soul Plan's based on the actual belief that it's your name, your soul chooses your name, and then there's a telepathy with your soul and your parents or whoever it is that is involved in choosing your name. And then we're able to then take your birth name as it's written when you're born, and we convert that into the ancient Hebrew text, and then we're able to plot round your star of creation. So it is a form of numerology. It was channeled by Dr. Frank Alper, who was a metaphysics teacher, and he died in 2007, but he channeled this amazing system. And so it is, he called it as well, numerology of Moses, and it's just phenomenal. So your soul has a plan. So this is called Soul Plan, and it's incredible how when we work it out, and each energy has got a different meaning. So as I say, we're consist of all. We are at play with all 22 energies. We're affected by them all. Your soul has chosen specific energies that it wants to bring forward to the forefront, and that's when we then create your star of creation. So we choose the family we're born into, the experiences we go through. Everybody that we meet is all part of that plan as well. It may well be that we go through very difficult challenges, and everybody's got something, and it may seem that many of us don't have anything, but we all have got situations that we've gone through that we are learning from. And when I first saw my soul plan, I thought, oh my gosh, that's exactly the life I've led. And when I see what I've got there and the situations that I was in when I was younger, and it was just incredible. And I thought, oh my gosh, there's something in this. So much so that I've just taken it further, and I'm a soul plan teacher as well, because I so believe it can help so many people. I often wish I had known about this before, but obviously I wasn't meant to, and I've gone through, but I have a greater understanding of my life now, and I've also got a huge understanding of where my soul has been leading me or guiding me, because sometimes we get knocked off track, and this is all about reconnecting with your true life purpose. So Blue Marston kind of, he's the founder of the Holistic Healing College in London and wrote the book Soul Plan, Reconnect with Your True Life Purpose. And he's added more modern interpretations to Soul Plan. And it's just phenomenal. And there's so many interesting facts about what I love about it is it's black and white. It is who you are, and it's like seeing your whole life story in front of you. And when you know your soul plan, you can see, yeah, where you've been, maybe what you're going through right now as well. But you also have confirmation of what gifts you've brought with you, and also the goals, the worldly goals and the spiritual goals that you're here to fulfill. And ultimately, your soul purpose. Why are you here? Why are we all here? And at this particular time on the planet, as I've said before, it's like, yeah, we all chose to be here at this time. Some of us are going through quite traumatic transformations. A lot of us are doing our shadow work. There's no doubt about it. We've all got stuff that or maybe come through from past lives or ancestral as well, or from the past that we're having to work through because we hang on to things, emotions, limiting beliefs. And there's so much that we can learn about ourselves and discover really who you actually are at that soul level. It's just phenomenal, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. I'm actually doing workshops as well to make it more accessible to more people as well, to really find out who you are. You might be feeling a bit lost. You might be feeling about a change in career because you're not happy in the job you're doing. And soul plan, finding out your soul plan, what you came here to go through and what your soul is wanting to achieve in this lifetime gives you so much clarity, confidence, and reassurance of, yeah, oh my gosh, I feel that. But maybe you've not felt good enough for certain things, but this will show you, yeah, I am. So I was just thinking about the spiritual energies here because this is as well just an example. Number 16, the 16th energy, spiritual energies relating to earth. And this is also about being your authentic self, being who you are, because many of us put on a mask and we kind of play different parts anyway, depending who we're with. But there's a lot going on in the world just now. There's a lot of different emotions going on. There's a lot of fear of coming out to be who you truly are, and there's a lot of jealousy out there as well. There's a lot of different emotions that people are going through that maybe feeling a bit lost. And this soul plan can certainly give people a lot more clarity on who you really are and bring back that remembrance, because before the soul comes into this incarnation, of course there's been a plan. Well, what am I going to experience? What do I feel I need to go? Maybe there's karmic experiences that we want to resolve and live and clear a lot of issues. So when we choose the life, it's incredible, but your name does get that frequency vibration. If you're into Einstein and Tesla about the frequency sound vibration and how that will give the reality that we live, it's phenomenal. And that's, as I say, it's within us and it's in our DNA. There's an activation of our DNA when we have a soul plan reading and a beautiful healing as well, because we're clearing a lot of old karmic situations, limiting beliefs, past ancestral, past life and trauma as well. And the DNA has been found to have a code that does say God eternal within us. And how amazing that we are all the God eternal. Some people are saying, oh, we're waiting on Jesus returning, we're waiting on something's going to happen. But actually, it's the Christ consciousness, it's the energy, and it's all within us. But we have to do that internal work. We have to clear all the stuff that's been gathered from all those timelines as well, and from this life. And we can do that because all the chakras, all your energy centers, your chakras, I mean, even starting down at the root chakra, I mean, that's your right to be here. And the saboteur for the root chakra is fear. And so many people are in fear, and that's our foundation. And if we're not able to address that and clear that, then it's going to be difficult to clear the other chakras to bring the consciousness up here. So there's no doubt about it. The earth, the consciousness is the collective consciousness is expanding, it's rising, and that's because more people are doing all the inner work. And if you're feeling a wee bit lost and wondering where you're going, and want help to do some of the inner work as well, the help's there, and you will find somebody who you resonate with, because there's so many different modalities out there, and you will resonate with one, two, three, or whatever. And I just happen to do the soul plan readings, also soul transformation therapy, which is soul plans your whole life. Soul transformation therapy is using the soul plan energies, but in the now moment. So it's a spiritual counselling session. So that goes really deep in the soul level. So we've got that. We've also got silent counselling, which is an amazing counselling session where you do not have to talk about any traumatic events or from the past. We work on your meridians, and we work with breath work about releasing and letting go, and we're able to use energy or muscle or testing, kinesiology, to identify in the body where in the energy systems emotions are stuck. We could also find out the timeline where that's from, whether it is a past life, whether it is ancestral or in the past, but where is it from? But we do not need to talk about the events. We will identify where the trauma is held, and I will guide you through about releasing. And you could see within one session how someone becomes lighter and released and let go. Also do bioenergy healing. I did a diploma course with Marjorie Cooper a few years ago, and it's Marjorie and her husband John Cooper that developed silent counselling about 20 years ago, and it's really just really taken off globally because it's so powerful, and it's just having remarkable effects and anxiety just by holding the points and showing how to release that anxiety and stress and fear and worry. It's phenomenal. So these are the modalities that I do as well to help. And as I say, you will find you'll be drawn to certain people with different modalities that will help. But we do need to do the inner work to release and bring up our vibration to allow us to move forward, to be living the life that we're here to live. It should be a life full of joy and love and fulfillment. But so many people are stuck, and so many people are really quite. There's so many people that are quite just stuck and bitter and resentful towards others as well. And It's not good when we portray that onto other people. People go through life and we all go through mistakes, but they're not mistakes. There are opportunities for growth, but bounce back. Some people take longer and longer to learn from mistakes, but it's part of the growth. But sometimes we can go through and make some quite detrimental mistakes. But we have to realize that that person's also got a soul plan. Everybody's got their soul plan that they came with. And when you realize yourself, you've got yours, everybody in your family has got theirs, everybody around about you, we've all got our plan. And ultimately, we need to realize that and we need to understand that they're going through their stuff too. And it might be a while before someone will realize and deal with their own issues, but it all starts with ourselves. We have to work on ourselves. There's stuff like addictions that affect us as well, drugs and alcohol or anything to escape, but that affects our vibration. If we take anything or toxic environment, that affects our vibration. It makes us vibrate at a lower level, and from that place, we are not functioning as well and as highly as we can. There's so much more. We could talk about this all day, but I just wanted to let you know if you are feeling a wee bit stuck, or maybe you're in a position that you want to help other people as well, because we are becoming a service planet. We're here to help, but so many people are feeling lost and stuck. And if you're a therapist or if you're interested in anything, you can also become a soul plan practitioner. You could help other people find out who they are at that deep level and help them to really reconnect and have that connection, because many of us have lost the connection to source. And this soul plan predates all religion. It's an amazing, phenomenal system that I feel so passionate to get it out there. But that, along with my soul transformation therapy, which uses the energies, my silent counselling, I also teach that as well, because I was just so blown away at seeing it that I'm wanting to help other people to become a silent counselling practitioner and help others too. And also the bioenergy healing, which helps to balance all the chakras as well and release a lot of the blocks too. So if you would like to know any more, just give me a shout as well. But this is just a reminder as well with this energy to be yourself, be authentic. We don't need to put masks on. Be who you are. A lot of us hide behind, and it's about coming out. It could be that we've got a lot of anger with this as well, because we're frustrated that we're not kind of being able to be ourselves. So, but that's a phenomenal. I love this energy. Lots of energies coming down. It's helping the planet. It's coming through us. We're changing. We're shifting. Yeah, we go down, and we'll come up again, and we'll go down and up. But we're coming up, and that it doesn't seem so much downs. So, yeah, that's just a wee chat for this afternoon. And if you would like any support or want to do any training, just let me know, give me a wee shout. So lots of love to you all, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye for now.